The call of Moses to free and to lead the Israelites from the Egyptians is a call for every one of us to free ourselves from the bondage of fear, anxiety, and most of all, control. Hi and welcome. This is Hunlang and you are here in Healing Hub channel. If you are new here, welcome and thank you so much for being here. And don't forget to subscribe, to like, to share, and most of all, I like to hear your comments, your thoughts, and your sharing. So today, let us look into the story of the call of Moses a little bit. This story you will find in the Bible, the book of Exodus, chapter 1 onwards. Moses had a very chaotic life. He was born in that chaotic time and he was actually thrown away by his mother in order to save him. If you like to know the story more, please read from the book of Exodus, chapter 1 onwards. The story is long, but here what I want to highlight is the call of Moses to be the leader, to lead the Israelites who have been enslaved under Pharaoh for many years. And that was his calling and his ministry. And his call was very unexpected. Of course, as all of us, Moses have got a lot of limitations. But God never look at the limitations of any one of us. As he did not look at the limitation of Moses, he did not look at our limitation on any time. He calls us and he respects our response. And the highlight here is God called Moses saying that he has heard the misery of the Israelites and he wants to free them. But God would not do by himself. He needs the instrumentality of Moses. Moses at first, if you read especially in chapter 3, you will see that Moses was arguing. Who is he to go to Pharaoh and free these people? He argued that he's not capable of doing that, and Moses added to excuse himself that he even can't talk properly. He have a stammering tongue. But with that too, it did not excuse to God. Then at last Moses asked, if Pharaoh asked me, who are you and who is your God? God said, go and tell him and tell them, I am that I am. And I will be with you. I will never leave you. Do not be afraid. And his name again, I am. That is what this video is, to highlight the I am-NESS in me and in you. The story of Moses is the story of all of us. We may be born in different types of family, different situations. It can be in a very dysfunctional family. Moses was born in a very chaotic time where all the male kids were sought to kill. That is why his mother was forced to hide him for a certain time, and when she could not hide him anymore, she wrapped him in a basket, and the story said she put him in the basket in the river Nile, and the river took the basket and accidentally The daughter of Pharaoh found the basket, saw the child is so cute and so nice. She took care of him and he grew up. But the blood is of Israelites. He is not an Egyptian. He always, in his blood, and it is innate in him that hatred to the Egyptian is at his very core. That is why afterwards he killed 2 Egyptians and he flew away from there and became a shepherd for his father-in-law. And that's how he got the call from God on the mountain, and that call is called the burning bush. The burning fire, but there is no fire really. It doesn't burn. So friends, at certain point of our life, there is always a burning call from our heart, that I am-ness, to face the reality of life, to face our own fear, to face our own stuff. And that can be of our own self, and that of our families and of our ancestors. But you know what? Only when you come to this I am-ness within your heart, within yourself, you will be able to speak out and to lead. You have to hear that misery within you, to keep on playing this game of life, blaming others, looking outside yourself. Like Moses, you have to take off that shoes to listen to that burning fire within your heart. To say, enough is enough, and I have to confront this not with such a painful way, with power and control, but with an open heart, to open your heart to integrate every single part of you into the I am-ness. That I am-ness, that God is within you, not in the church, not with the priests, not with the pastors, not outside of you. It is all here. All the struggles, all the pharaohs, all the Israelites is here. So both the good and the bad, the victim and the savior is in you. Where do you concentrate? Where do you allow? So because there is both, you are capable of opening your heart, opening that I am-ness to integrate all of that which has been lost, which have been captive, which have been enslaved. And that can be many years. The journey of Moses with the Israelites from the Egypt has been too long. Why? Because there was a lot of resistance and reluctance, and they were again and again looking back on the familiarity, and they even said it was better there than coming here when they were on the way. Friends, I like to tell you, our mind loves familiarity, and our life have been in pattern. Sometimes when we make the decision to get up and walk in a different way, maybe away from the addiction, maybe away from a certain pattern of habit. 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. It sounds very excited and it sounds achievable. But as you go along, the things will get messy in the middle of the road. And that's how many of us get trapped again into the old, because our mind always look for familiarity and always look for security. So the known, the old path, the old pattern, the old way is familiar, and we feel that it is safe there. And that's how we get stuck in the same thing again and again and again and again. And we instill this into our children, and we are unable to get up from there. But today I'm telling you, Moses took the courage. Let us take this courage. Breathe into this I am-ness here. all of us have got this something here. The soul, the I am being here. The God within, which is never leave us, never changes, and always open and never judges, but always remains as God, as I am-ness. So it is not outside, but it is here inside. Let us bring this story alive. Let us look from a very different perspective. And remember that burning bush is the sole desire. And the angels and the saints is always present here, within you, outside you, and they are waiting for you, for you to call them, to assist you in your journey to consciousness, to awaken yourself back to love and to light, because you are coming from that light. You are created in the likeness, in the love of God. So you are light. Let us not get stuck here. Consciously, moment by moment by moment, we choose to step out into the light with the I am-ness. Not it was, not it will be, but in this very present moment. How do we do that? Is the very tool that God has given us. He breathed into our nose with His own breath. So can we take this deep breath of God into the body, accept it, receive it right now, and allow it to be here right now with the I am, because you are that. Thank you so much for being here, for listening to this story, for allowing yourself to be awakened to the I am-ness. Wake up. Let us join hands together to choose this journey into the I am-ness. Integratively welcome back, embracing back every single part of us with no judgment, but with an open heart, with love, and with just one goal, to be me in the I am. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, if you haven't shared, if you haven't taken any action, please do that before you leave this video, and see you again in the next video. Thank you.